Hello and welcome to Aquarius Rising Tarot. This message is for Virgo. We are just going to look at the general energies around Virgo for mid-September. I did the you and them love readings at the beginning of the month, and I'll be bringing out another round of those later on next week. But for now, we're going to just focus on the energy of what's happening with Virgo. So if you're in a connection and want to see what is happening with your person, I suggest you check out their sign. I am going to be posting all the rest of these throughout the day today, so just keep watching for that. Okay, it's just cards coming out all over the place. Wow. Just going to pull a couple more cards. Interesting. And then we're just going to jump right in here and see what is going on with Virgo. Okay, first of all, in the center of the reading, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So that is a really good sign that we are right on track. This is the heart of the matter, is kind of like your present energy right now. I do see you very focused, working on something, doing something successfully, believing in what you're doing, believing in who you are, maybe not feeling 100% ready. Like if you're getting all these beautiful pentacles ready to take to affairs or to present to other people, it's like you're making progress. You've just got a few more things left to do, and so you're working away, being creative. Things are smooth, things are good, and but you're not quite all the way there. You're just steadily, like you're steadily working. So what is crossing you is the Three of Pentacles. This is a collaboration. This is being recognized for your work. This is somebody wanting to come in and work with you. This is a creative new beginning. It's kind of like that collaboration stage, that early stage when you're sort of talking about ideas and getting excited about things, communicating about things. But people are seeing you, and they're seeing what you do, and they're seeing that what you're good at in your work and whatever you're focused on. And people want to be a part of this. People are recognizing you. People want to be a part of. They want to be a part of what you're doing. So for the deep past affecting this overall reading. And it's interesting because it's starting with work, but there's some serious love cards up here and just different things. So we're just gonna get into it, and we're gonna talk about everything here. In the deep past, you have the Seven of Pentacles. That's funny, I said Pentacles, Seven of Swords. This is someone who was selfish, someone who was thoughtless, someone who was hurtful, someone that may have gone their own way or left you, or there may have been some miscommunication. Boy, I can't even hardly speak. Like, I'm so tongue-tied on this card. I feel like with me having just... When I'm channeling spirit, I pay attention to every little thing. With me barely being able to speak when I'm picking up this card, I'm guessing it was a huge miscommunication. You feel like somebody was thoughtless and somebody was selfish with you, and somebody might have walked away and taken from you, and it hurt. Like it really hurt. I am seeing this as something that happened to you, so I'm not really seeing this as you, Virgo. I'm seeing this as something that happened to you in the deep past. But whether or not it specifically went down that way, that's the way you felt. Like, that's the way you felt. Someone did something, there was a breakup, there was a miscommunication, something went down, and it really hit you hard. It really did. You felt like you had worked on something. You'd worked on a connection. Maybe you'd worked on a job or something. And people just kind of took advantage. Like took advantage of you and took maybe what wasn't theirs. Or it was a miscommunication, or it was a breakup. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just pull 3 more cards. This being down in the deep past, really having an overall effect on what's going on here. Just want to look a little deeper into that energy, and let's see. Wow. That's a whole nother reading down there in your deep past. You went through some things, Virgo. First of all, you really saw some potential with someone. You really felt like somebody was a good match for you. You felt like it was just right. Honestly, things were going well. You were communicating and you felt like it was just right. And it honestly just says divine connection all over the place. So we have the Empress and the Two of Pentacles, which the Empress is a divine feminine, and the Two of Pentacles is I often see as making decisions about a divine connection. It's like you were really aware that someone was really special. You made some decisions about that. There was happiness, there was celebration, there was friendship, there was communication. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Like, this is so positive, and it's all coming out of this really painful card. Like, something happened, but you had a lot of hopes in something, Virgo. You really believed in something, and it was looking really good to you. What I'm thinking is that if someone walked away from you, or if you walked away from someone else, this definitely came as a shock to the other person. It did. That's just the way I'm seeing it. I feel like you really saw a lot of potential in this connection and really had a lot of hope in this. I'm going to spend too much time in the deep past, but it's just crazy to have such a painful card and then to have such positive cards as their clarifiers. Whatever it was, it kind of drove you to your work, to this Eight of Pentacles, to finding a new way of thinking, finding a way of being you and focusing on you and finding your own clarity. It seems like you had a lot of hopes in something, and something happened. It didn't work out the way it was meant to, and I think it hurt you more than the other person really realized. But you didn't pout about it. You didn't fuss about it. You just went back into your work. And I know that's a safe place for a lot of Virgos, and you do have so much to offer and so much to give. So you truly are building something positive now, even off of a very painful past, like something very painful that happened. Anyway, we're just gonna move along here to the recent past. We have the Hierophant. This is honestly taking things to the next level, or a desire to take things to the next level. If we're talking about a relationship here, and all those cards were back in the deep past, it was a relationship. This is a desire to take things to the next level. I think you still see potential with that Wheel of Fortune coming up as a clarifier for what went down in the past. Like, you still see potential in this connection. You do. There was some hurt feelings. There was some miscommunications, but you still see potential in this. I feel like even though you just decided to just get back to your work and find a new way of thinking, find a new way of being, find some new projects, the whole time you're working, it's like you're thinking about all this. Do you see him just sitting there, just working away? And all these other things are going on all around. There's love, there's intuition, there's rest, there's work, there's relationships, there's all this other stuff. And I see him working away, and other people might see him like really just focused on his work and focused on his own thing. But all these other things are surrounding him, all these thoughts about all these things. And with me asking for a couple clarifiers on the deep past, and this whole story came out, I do believe you're spending a lot more time thinking about what went down in the past than possibly communicating about it or moving on it right at this moment. It's like you're working away, but all these things are going through your mind. It's like you're reviewing all of it. And the energy here, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy for the swords. It also can be careful planning, meticulous planning, and it can be like a conscious choice to go your own way and to take what's yours and to do your own thing. So honestly, this could have been a breakup, this could have been a divorce, or this could have been you going your own way in work or a job. You have to know, like, you know what this is in your past. You know this story. But I've been doing readings for the past couple of days, and this is the first one where I asked for a couple of clarifiers, and then like a novel came out. I mean, I could have just dove into those cards and really spent some time there. It was this huge love story with so much potential. So you're working and you're thinking, and in a sense you're kind of meditating. Your work is almost like a meditation for you, and you're thinking about all of these things. And you're hurt by whatever went down with the Seven of Swords, but you really felt the potential there. And now, in the very recent past, you've come to this place in your mind where it's like you want this higher level of commitment. You want this recognition. You want, with the Hierophant concerning relationships, that's like introducing someone to your family or to the groups that you associate with, be they work or spiritual, like kind of like to your community, and just kind of bringing things out in the open and making things right. You want to make things right. That's what it is. Virgo wants to make things right. Something went wrong in the past, but you saw a lot of potential. You've been working on yourself. You've been working on your things, Virgo. You're finding your clarity, and you want to make things right. You want to make things right. With the oh, also this is Taurus energy here, if that's significant to anyone. What you have up here in your upcoming future, what's crowning this reading, kind of what's on your mind here, Virgo, as you're working away. It's your Queen of Wands. Now that can be male, female energy. It doesn't matter. Just because this is their man here and a woman there, it doesn't matter at all. It's just an energy. That doesn't mean anything. Not in these readings. Sometimes when I do the masculine and feminine, I really hone in on those masculine, feminine energies. But this can be any kind of connection here. But this Virgo is thinking about making things right. With the Queen of Wands, that is fire energy. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't mean that needs to be who they're thinking about, anything like that. But that is someone who is really in their own, like, they are very creative, very, very attractive, very confident, kind, generous, intelligent. Like, there is someone on your mind, Virgo, that you saw so much potential with, and you want to make things right in the very near future with this person. I see your person being very open to it too, honestly. Do you see the way the Queen of Wands is just sitting here, like almost in like this waiting stance, just completely open, not guarded? A lot of times in tarot, when someone's guarded, they've got their arms in front of their chest, but I see your person as being really open to this. I'm honestly not even really sure so much that this was whatever went down was even meant to be hurtful. It's almost like you had your things, they had their things, and there was a parting, like a parting of ways, but I do believe you wanted more from this. So what's crowning the reading is you are going to be connecting. You are going to be connecting with someone. So they may be reaching out to you. You may be reaching out to them. Where the energy is headed is the moon. The moon can be mystery, intuition. It is Pisces energy. It can be confusion. It can be deep thought. It can be secrets being revealed. I do believe that there is going to be some communication between you and your person, whatever it is that's on your mind. But you're going to have to give it all some thought. You're going to have to give it all some thought. Some things are going to be talked about. You might not be revealing everything that you're feeling. With the moon, it's like here you're thinking about your person. You want to make things right. But what you're facing here is secrecy, like quiet, a little bit of confusion. You might not be coming right out with it, but it's there, it's present. But I get a sense that you're going to be thinking very, very deeply about this. That is for certain. But there could be some communication. There could be some secrets being revealed. But you have held back. Like you have held back, or maybe your person has. This really could go either way. Maybe both of you have. So the way you see yourself is the Page of Pentacles. That's a positive, like, new beginning. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. That is having something to offer. You may feel like you've been working on these things, just working away, and you have something that you're ready to present, that you're ready to bring forward, something that you're proud of, something that you know you're good at. But it's just the beginning of something. Like, we've barely, like, tapped into the potential of everything that is held in this pentacle here. Like, it's a very beginning. It's a positive beginning. I do feel like I see you wanting to make an offer, like wanting to communicate, because this is how you see yourself. And the pages are messengers. So, and there's another page up here at the top. So this is really interesting. The way others see you is very different than the way you're seeing yourself right now. You're seeing yourself as, honestly, just ready and new and youthful and beginning, like starting a new course of work, of study, or communication, or having something to offer, like something really good to offer. The people around you are seeing you as the Four of Swords. They're seeing you as retreating, being quiet, taking a break, maybe not talking, maybe not communicating. And it's quite possible maybe you are not communicating. Maybe you're just thinking. With the moon, we do get secrets. With the moon, there's a certain level of quiet. There's a certain level of mystery. There's a certain level of holding back. But you do desire to collaborate, and there is an offer coming in. Now, this could be work, but it could be love, but you are wanting to work with someone, wanting to talk with someone, wanting to connect with someone, and definitely wanting to make things right with someone. But the people around you are seeing you as withdrawn, seeing you as quiet. I don't feel like that's how you are. I know you're healing, because whenever you get the Four of Swords, there's a certain level of healing. And whatever went down in the past, like the deep past, was painful for you. And so maybe you have taken a time out to heal and to be restored. But the whole time, it's like you never stop. You never stop, Virgo. Like, you have your plans, you have your ideas, you are creative, you are working, you are focused. Like, you have all this potential. And I feel like the whole time you have your person, like, on your mind. But even if they see you as pulling back, even as they see you as non-communicating, you have a lot going on, a lot that you're thinking, a lot that you're feeling, and a lot to offer. So, in your hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Cups. It's an interesting card. I don't know. It's so funny though, whenever I come into that hopes and fears spot, and then you see a really positive card, you think, why would someone fear something so positive? But I think in a sense, we fear to hope that for the potential of something that positive. We don't want to get our hopes up. We don't want to be disappointed. Sometimes that's the case. But sometimes, and this is where we really get into the love in this reading, in these final two cards, sometimes love really shakes things up. Sometimes love really changes things. This is an offer of love. This is either you making an offer of love or someone making an offer of love to you. But it's genuine love. It's sweet love. It's kind. This is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. This, of course, is air. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, but I think you know that someone loves you. I think you know that you love someone. There's a part of you that wants to move forward and hopes to move forward because this knight is stepping forward towards what they love. But there's also a part of you that fears that knows that things will change. If this is the energy you're in right now, just kind of being on your own, doing your own thing, working on something you're proud of and doing all that. And in the past, relationships have put you in that place, that place of the Seven of Swords and the frustration. It's almost like there's a certain safety, here in being on your own and in withdrawing. But your person is crowning this reading. Your person is on your mind. They're on your mind all the time. And there's a lot there's a lot you want to talk to them about. There's a lot that has gone unsaid. And so you do want this. You do want this. You want to make or receive this offer of love. You want to move forward on this love. But there's definitely a part of you that knows, and this is where our final outcome is the Page of Cups. This has to be brand new. This has to be different from whatever happened in the past. That it has to be a fresh, positive new beginning. This is reaching out. This is messages of love. So the final outcome is that you are communicating. And it's interesting because it's a very work and love related reading, and there's some very spiritual elements with the Hierophant. That's a very spiritual element. Also with the Four of Swords, which is meditation. So I do feel like there's some spiritual awakening happening here all at the same time. But the final two cards in this reading are all love. It's an offer of love. It's a communication. It's a reaching out. It's talking. It's starting out soft, starting out sweet and gentle, and seeing where it goes. I do feel like you are ready for a new beginning. You are ready to reach out to someone or to have someone reach out to you. I kind of see it going both ways here. So it really depends upon your situation and how you resonate with that. But things have to be different this time. This has to be a positive new beginning. But you want to have some fun. You've been working. You've been working. And you've been healing. And you've been thinking. And you want to do things right. You want to do things different. But you also want to have some fun. The Page of Cups is a playful, lighthearted energy. And with this coming in the outcome, you are going to have some fun. Whoever reaches out, be it you or them, it's going to be positive. It's going to be playful. I don't really see so much that there's anything to worry about at this point. If there is someone that is in the story, someone that really did hurt you way back in the past, the people that I see represented now are very positive, very positive. So I feel like you've both been changing and shifting and growing, especially with the moon. That's kind of like phases of the moon that we change through our life and in relationships, and we have our ups and downs. And I do see that you've both been through it, but don't be afraid to hope for this, for this love, for this connection, because there is just some sweet potential here. Like, that is just fun, playful, light communication. So I think this is a very positive reading. Whatever you are working on, there's just beautiful potential. Financially, this is just really good, positive work. You're going to be recognized. People are going to help you out. People are going to come along. That's all really good. And in this love and this healing that you're doing, this love goes both ways. It's like, I feel like it's coming towards you and you're going towards it. And I just feel like this love you're feeling on both sides. And I feel like if this is someone you were in a past connection with, you've both grown and changed. With the Page of Cups, you could be reaching out. Like, there's someone, that can be just a brand new energy. That can be a new connection with someone you've known from the past, or that can be something completely new. But that is a reaching out. That is a talking. That is texting, picking up the phone, asking to get together, asking to have a drink. So it's very interesting the way that this whole reading evolved, because we've got you just working away on your own in the beginning of it, working through a lot of things, and the end of it, just reaching out, and or having someone reach towards you, and getting together and kind of seeing where it goes. The pages start small. You don't have to know it all right now. You don't have to know all the answers of where it's going to go. This is just a reaching out and opening up, and I think you just want to see where things are going to go. Or someone really wants to see where things are going to go with you. So anyway, Virgo, I really like this. I really like this reading for you. I hope it resonated. I hope there was something in here that spoke to you. I want to thank everyone who has liked, subscribed, commented, ordered personal readings. If something spoke to you and you want to look a little deeper into it, my website is AquariusRisingTarot.com. I'd love if you would comment, communicate, because it's just been so much fun connecting with you all. I am loving it. I am new to just really building this channel, and it's just been so fun to get to know you all. So if you like this, I'd appreciate a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. I will be bringing out love readings once again later this month, and I will talk to you soon.